Hey, you alright?
Yeah, feel better.
Do you want to go for like a chat or something?
I'd like that.
Let's go then.
You've got me, goddamn.
Most challenging was trying not to laugh when looking at you, because I can't keep a straight face and stare at people. And I was quite cold because I couldn't wear a coat in shot, so I was freezing on the bridge scene. I think the performance was good. I think, if anything, the film maybe needed some more dialogue or a little bit of music or something.
I'd say fitting everything into the time frame, and when I was doing the storyboards, from my interpretation of the first scene, it ended up being about 20 different shots on the first side of an A4 sheet of paper, so it was quite time consuming, and I didn't get to the end of the storyboards, but I think they did turn out clear, and I guess this is the first time I've really storyboarded, and I guess judging by the shots, I've seen how I can make it more accurate and a bit more detailed. The over-the-shoulder shots, where you're greeting Zach at the door, those were pretty hard, especially since there were two doors out there, so that and holding the heavy camera, so getting those over-the-shoulder shots was a little bit difficult, especially getting Zach in focus properly.
Basically, the development of the story was an amalgamation of a few different ideas, both ideas we'd recycled from previous work, particularly Love Hurts. We were particularly criticised for the sort of reverse shot we used at the door scene where the young man is talking to his friend. If I was to make it again, I would plan the scenes much more extensively. The cuts were a bit erratic, so if I was to shoot it again, I'd try and make it look a lot smoother. Sort of the shots in the kitchen with the grieving young man when he's sort of with the whiskey and you've got the kind of cards and flowers in the background. I thought some of those shots were sort of really nicely framed. Even though it was quite I suppose quite brightly coloured in some respects, I felt kind of the sort of harshness of the light was a nice contrast to the obvious kind of emotion that the character was feeling.
I think that one of the most difficult parts of it was not to be repetitive. I didn't want it to just be the same old expression over and over again, so at times I tried to do slight movements or slight changes in facial expression. We were worried that people were because I have to step up as if I was to jump off, and we were worried that people might stop and think, oh my god, he's actually going to jump off, but luckily nothing that drastic happened. So people were saying that they weren't as engaged with the characters, so I guess in terms of performance, again, I probably should have varied it a bit more.
Yeah, we sort of ran out of time, so we had to do everything really quickly, rapid pace. That's probably the main problem. Well, we had, like, the original idea was different and we had to scrap it. So there was some, because like some people weren't happy with the idea fully, so there was some miscommunications. But it worked out fine in the end, I think. It's not our best film, but it was alright. We watched it in the debriefing, it was quite boring. I know to everyone else it wouldn't be as boring because they hadn't seen it before. Because I had seen it, it's a very slow film. So we could have put in like some gentle music. Might have eased